Hello everyone, I'm Munora, and this is your CBC Montage. This week, Silent Assassin joined our ranks as a casual participant. Already having been established on Steamweedle, he didn't have to move far. A former member of Horde to Death, Silent was even willing to fill a small cameo role as that rogue who runs to Onyxia's lair and opens the door in our recent guild video. If you knew him in Burning Crusade, then you remember the epic skill of today's current Shadow Priest, Drisus. Another almost ancient member of CBC, he's seen the guild's prime, its low, and all things in between. He's voiced objective pros and cons of major guild and raiding development. Masterful in the art of enchanting, he's your go-to guy for any crystals, dust, or essence. Best known to CBC for his radio quality voice, rumor has it that it may be even sexier than Hibbs. Drisus joined CBC on May 10th, 2006, and has served as an officer for CBC for nearly its entirety, making him this week's member spotlight.
Hib, watch out! There's a grenade here. Thank you, Drisus. No problem. I can't even say, I cannot speak like him. Nobody can do it. Nobody.
It's like a radio.
It's impossible.
100%.
And if Hib pretending to be Drisus wasn't enough, what about him pretending to be a gnome?
You cannot even talk. I can talk with my voice.
I can talk in it, but I don't like to, because I don't think it's right.
Hello? No.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
In other news of Hib, he demonstrated just how bad things can be for others when one doesn't know their left from their right.
Hib, go to the left. Hib, go to the left.
I went to the right.
Well, you're gonna have an ad way out there to the right that we need to kill.
Jeez.
All because Hib failed and went off to the right.
What?
You took your ad all the way off to the right. That's your fault.
I am not offended because I know that I fail.
In similar news of failing, Hepford took the plunge this week.
Someone just... Oh, crap. Someone just jumped. Oh, no, I didn't jump.
Okay, let's not buff just yet then, actually. Or do buff and then buff Hepford when he gets back from his little vacation.
There are, of course, the bizarre things that occur. Those times when you are listening to your friends, but not really hearing them, only to find yourself snap back into the conversation at the most awkward of moments.
For some reason, I just had like the mental picture of a bunch of elves running around with cookies, and it was like crazy.
And there are the times when the person who never speaks on Vent speaks.
I didn't know.
Making fun of little kids. How terrible are you?
I am a little kid.
Beat them.
Oh my god, the minion talk.
Croissant.
Croissant.
If you aren't a member of CBC, but have been keeping up with our montages, then by now I'm sure you've come to know our foreign rogue Hib quite well. After all, he's almost a main character in these episodes, and while we here at CBC and the Mooing Druid think that we know all there is to know about our guildies, something peculiar never fails to pop up.
You can't put $5 down on something?
I don't have $5. Well, I do have $5, but that's for paying well.
You paid just $5?
Don't make fun of my poorness.
Dude, your dad's a witch doctor. How are you poor?
Well, because he's a shaman. He's not a witch doctor.
Your dad's a shaman and you didn't play shaman in WoW?
Yes, of course I do have a shaman. Do you remember Shakira?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Have you ever had one of those moments during raid where you're trying to tell a story and just get lost somewhere mid-sentence? You struggle to find your place, but never will? Even I have those moments.
It's when she had to start thinking is when she got into trouble. What are all these funny things in my head? Oh, they're thoughts.
Jakat's nude moment on episode 3 really seemed to fit well. And before you throw in a "that's what she said" line, here's episode 4's naked Jakat scene.
I think Jakat should heal this trash naked.
I'm not healing nothing. I'm DPS, baby. I'm whacking it today.
Downtime during raiding can get boring, especially when few stay behind while the rest break to eat, potty, or walk the dog. But thanks to Grimmok and his obsession with loot cards, Foam Sword Fun Time is now a regular pastime for CBC raiding.
Foam swords. Where? In the back.
I want foam sword. Where's foam sword?
Look in your pants, Sizzix. There's a foam sword there.
Here I come, Lich King. Yeah.
If you're a raider or a casual player aspiring to be said, a lot can be learned from the clones spawned by the Valkyrie in the central hallway of Icecrown.
How come that my Severed Essence has only 3,994 mana but can spam heal all day long?
Because he's pro and you're not.
He still is alive. I'm gonna go kill him. Yeah, die, Jakat, die.
The screenshot quest didn't receive as much attention as its previous one. To win this episode's prize, you were required to grab 2 other CBCers and find an exotic meeting stone, emote, and take your picture. Baracus, Vampwalk, Dominion, and myself joined together to head out to Searing Gorge to take our photo by the fake stone. On to the topic of best Munora fat joke, this image was submitted by Jacat. Nothing made me laugh quite as hard as this. Congratulations on winning this round, Jacat. Head to the forums for Episode 5's contests and poll. This time, the Celestial Steed Mount. Are you for it? Against it? Have it? Oh look, Brad Pitt. You must be a CBC member in order to cast your vote. In raiding this week, Tabola's team pushed through Heroic Ice Crown Tin Man fast and efficiently, clearing the Plague and Bloodwing and getting Dreamwalker back on her feet. This week they'll be tackling on Sindragosa and finish off with Lich King. Zero's team isn't far behind. Having cleared the twins and princes, he intends to get Dreamwalker up this weekend and begin pressing on main bosses by Monday. In 25-man...
Shouldn't we mammoth hump something real fast?
Mammoth hump moon.
Oh.
We walked into Ice Crown the first night of raiding and easily brought Sindragosa down.
Could have been a combination of the Calgarish death and the mammoth humping.
We now go to Thunderbluff for Montage Tip number 1.
Hey, did you know that sometimes I wish I was a blood elf?
You wish you were as hot and sexy as me?
Yep.
Oh, really?
No, but I do wish I could do something that all blood elves can do, and that is Arcane Torrent. It's like a built-in mana regen cooldown from an ICC trinket. You know, when you get into mana trouble, you can just let that loose and BAM! 6% instant mana regen. Not only that, but you can use that ability multiple times during a fight.
I can do that?
Sure you can. Just look in the general section of your spellbook. The ability is listed alphabetically, so it's near the top and easy to find. And then you put it on your action bar.
Wow, it is there. Thanks. But hold on a second. That means if we Blood Elves use this more and more, the Druids will have less of a reason to cast Innervate. What will the Druids do with all that spare time?
I don't know. It's not like they do much of anything anyway. Don't you have one that follows you around all the time?
Yeah, I fed it once and it hasn't left me since.
Sorry to hear that.
What do you think keeps me so thin and sexy?
The Montage is currently seeking a second reporter to comment on the upcoming changes in patch notes. Contact me through the guild site for further detail on what the job would entail. CBC hosted 2 special guests in Vent one evening. Varath and Ludvera of Blackhand Machinima stopped in to chat with me. Joined with a few of our CBCers in Vent, the 2 of them didn't hesitate to fit right on in.
She just said, honey, do it one more time, I think.
Yeah, great, thanks.
Do it, baby, one more time.
Yeah, great.
Yes.
This episode also couldn't go by without a musical moment. While none of our own members performed, I managed to get my claws on a fancy audio clip of Charam, feral druid of Maniacal from Alliance side.
Teapot, short and stout, here is my handle, here is my spout. When I'll get all steamed up, hear me shout, tip me over and pour me out, big boy.
Quixotica informed me last week that her priest was sitting about guildless on some server far, far away that isn't Steamweedle Cartel. I asked that all CBCers head over to her YouTube channel and give her some CBC love. Let her know just how much she needs to make the switch.
Imply somewhere there we get free porn if you join the guild. I bet you we'll have like 100,000.
Free porn with every invite.
New rating procedure. We stop every half hour to watch porn.
CBC is still actively recruiting for casual players who wish to ascend into raiding positions. We will work with you to help establish 10-man teams. We seek the faction changers, the PvPers, and the RPers. Be you level 1 or level 100. We invite you to join Crimson Blood Clan. No applicant will be turned away who wishes to join under non-rating terms. Just visit our guild website, www.crimsonbloodclanswc.dkpsystem.com. Fill out the guild application, and we'll send you a guild invite. That's it for this episode. The CBC Montage will be moving to a regular bi-weekly release, allowing time for stories, editing quality, and fan mail. I thought you said there was a lot of fan mail. Don't forget to sign up for raids. Happy raiding, everyone.